good tonight in Las Vegas, but things stayed hot inside the Thomas and Mack Center as we are nearing the end of the NFR. But for now, this is the Teton Ridge NFR recap presented by Brumbaugh's Furniture and Design. We're live inside the Pro Rodeo fan zone to break down all the action we just saw inside, and it was another night that certainly did not disappoint. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kadee Coffman. Alongside me, Luke Branquino, Jackie Crawford, Casey Fields, Stetson Wright, and, well, back by popular demand, Bear Branquino. He broke down the action last night with Stetson and the bull riding, and we've got Bear back in the house tonight to hear what he has to say. But for now, Casey, we're going to get right to bareback riding. Dean Thompson is not weakening at all.
No, I'm so proud of Dean. He's a stud. This horse tonight was not that easy at all. This horse comes from Pete Carr, prefers dusty roads, takes a little scoop, gets going. Dean's giving him the iron. This is an awesome ride right here. But see how he's not breaking over. He's kind of kicking flat, kind of not giving you that classic bareback look. That's really, really hard to stay back, keep your feet high up in his neck. Dean's doing a great job keeping his shoulders square. I don't know if anybody's ever snow skied, but like when you're snow skiing and you lose one ski when you're about to hit a jump, like you're coming into it and you lose a ski, that's what that horse feels like. You just can't get everything out of that horse that you want.
Well, here are the world standings as we see them right now. Rocker Steiner still on top, but for the go-round winner, well, he's sitting in 4th place, and he caught up with another member of our team, Anthony Lucia.
Dusty Roads was the horse, but the road was paved with gold for Dean Thompson on a night where you've got to want it more than anybody else in an eliminator-type pin.
Absolutely, yeah. Honestly, these last 2 rounds in the semi-E-pen and then even the 6th round, after that 91, I think that I kind of lost my mindset and thought, well, this is supposed to be easy, you know. Going to the semis last night, I started a great ride, and then I had a mistake. And coming tonight, you know, I just reminded myself, in the eliminator pen, it's not meant to be easy, you know. This is supposed to be hard. This is where the dogfight really comes in, so it worked out. You know, that was my attitude on that horse, and that's how I had to be. Otherwise, I probably would have been 0 instead of 88. So.
Well, Dean gets it done for the 2nd time at the 2024 NFR, his 2nd round win with an 88.
Yeah, that's exactly what Dean had to do. He had to show up, come to prepared for the fight. The eliminator pin is not a day off. It's not easy. You really have to give it your all every single spur stroke. As soon as you think that you have this horse pegged, that you know at the 4 or 5 second mark right there, you think, oh man, I've got him. It's feeling good. This is fun. Turn your toes out. That's when them eliminators set you down on the ground and give you a rude reminder.
Right.
But
well,
Dean, what a stud.
Yeah, and he got the go-round win tonight with that 88. We're going to move right on in to steer wrestling, and it belonged to the world champ, Ty Erickson.
Yeah, and Ty, you know, he hasn't been struggling, but he hasn't been in that championship form that we're used to seeing him in, but he gets it done right here. This steer actually kind of looks off right as the gates open, which came into Ty's benefit, got caught up fast, but that was a great run. You can see him smiling because you know he's like, hey, I got my one right there. The impressive thing was these steers were a little bit slow, little bit heavy, but Ty, it didn't bother him at all. He got that steer picked up really from all the way back behind him to get a really good flat fall. That's the Ty Erickson we are used to seeing, and that's the Ty Erickson that won him a world championship.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, that really, he just hasn't had the NFR like he had probably hoped, but now with that go-round win, he has creeped into the top 10 for steer wrestling. We're going to move on to the other side of the arena in the classic event of saddle bronc riding, and no surprise, another Wright brother with that go-round win. Ryder Wright aboard one of the great horses of Corco Rodeo's 88 points, Stetson.
Yeah, TJ Corco, he always brings super good horses, and when I seen this matchup last night, I'd watched him in the previous rounds, and I knew that it would match up with Ryder really good. He held his feet good, and then she threw this fit right here, and Ryder just spurred all the way through it, and that's one thing. These horses will stop throwing them weird jumps in it when a guy rides it through it like this. So Ryder set this horse up good. She realized she wasn't getting away from the spurs, and I mean, he just gave it to her for the rest of the time, stayed back, and he's riding good now as he ever has. I dodged the punch for him, but it was a super good ride, and I'm so impressed with the way he's riding, and it's pretty cool to watch.
Absolutely, and with that win, that puts him over the $400,000. You know, each go-round win is another $33,000 in their pocket. So he's sitting, I don't want to say too comfortable, but maybe a little more comfortable in first.
No, because I know what he'd say. I'll feel comfortable when I'm holding that gold buckle. So right now he doesn't have it. He's got to go get it. and he's got to work at it for the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, we've got about 48 hours to go. Well, in the tie down, no surprise. It was hot and spicy there too, Jackie.
Yeah, we had a split in the round. Marty Yates, it's great to see him strike this week and get a go-round win. You know, he's been having a little trouble keeping these calves on their feet. He's got borrowing this great mare at Chisholm Allen's, but that mare's got a big stop on her, and so he's really got to be physical when he takes that jerk on those calves, keep them on their feet. Tonight, he did. I was proud to see that calf standing on his feet when he got there, and he finished up, got him a go-round win at 7-3. Good to see him in the winner's circle.
Without question, and he split it with Ty Harris, another 7-3.
Yeah, right here. This little horse, Peso, this is about his 3rd go-round win, I believe, this week with the brothers. Doing a great job, hitting the start. Peso's making it easy for Ty. Get it around the neck, keep the calves standing like we talk about, and just finish up the way Ty knows how. You know, Ty's being really aggressive on this little horse and just making great runs all the way around, no mistakes. Man, it's nice to have a partner like Peso owned by Logan Bird in the calf roping, I can tell you that.
Yeah, and something to note also is looking at that standings. Shad Mayfield, he's finished 1 spot out, and Haven Medjid bumped him out of that spot, and that could have an implication on a lot of things right here in the all-around, or right here in the tie-down, but also the all-around race, Jackie.
Yeah, absolutely. That all-around race is getting wild and tight. It's literally gonna come down to the 10th round, and I mean, you'll be dulling your pencil trying to figure out who's got that one.
Well, speaking of great team partners, especially when it comes to great horses, the barrel racing, it was certainly that tonight. Shelly Morgan set the pace with a 13-45. This is your Las Tunas horsepower report, and we're going to take a look at Shelly. She was the go-round winner. Jackie?
Yeah, it's, you know, I was beginning to think we might not see another person's name on a go-round win this week. You know, Shelly Morgan got back on her good mare Kiss. These two, when they lay down to run, they can be so fast. This is such an amazing horse. These two win a lot of money throughout the year, and it's good to see them in the winner's circle. Here we see Cassie Mowry and Jarvis. We talked about this. What are we going to see? Are we going to see them kind of getting a little conservative, trying to look at that average? And, you know, what's crazy is that we all said Cassie might have been a little conservative this week, but you know what? Another go-round win and another record broken as well.
That's right. Cassie Mowry right there on top in the #1 position for barrel racing, 390,435, surpassing world champion Haley Kinzel. And with this go-round win tonight, Cassie Mowry has now won 5 consecutive go-rounds. The last time this happened, 40 years ago, 1984, with Jimmy Monroe.
Well, and think about this. She was a little more conservative tonight and split the round. If she's going to have to go at him, look out, because we could see that record broke tomorrow night. There's no telling. Cassie and Jarvis they're unbelievable how fast they're going, even being conservative, Jackie.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, I don't know, I'd love to see her go for breaking another record. But, you know, I think she's got the big picture in mind. What a stellar year to look at that gold buckle at the end. And I think she's really looking at that average right now. But like you said, her just making an average run probably could set her in the winner's circle again.
Yeah, we'll see her story truly with adversity and heartbreak all throughout 2024, and then possibly to crown it with a gold buckle. I guess we'll have to wait and see in the next 48 hours. When it comes to bull riding, well, don't worry. We've got Stetson Ride and Bear Brand Quino to help us break that down. Hayes Waite, he came around with the go-around win, 88 points, guys.
Yeah, Hayes Waite did super good. Him and Wasey Shallow were the only 2 guys that hadn't got a score coming into this, so it was good to see both of them get a score. But what did you think of Hayes' ride, 88 points?
Hayes had a good ride. I just thought it was good.
Let's watch the video.
He stayed right in the middle. You could see him right there. That bull just had a good big old buck on him.
Yeah, he did. He was hanging in the air, jumping, trying to pull him down the whole time, trying to knock his head off. But Hayes was tired of getting bucked off. After 7 rounds of no scores, he finally wanted to stay on. It was good to see him show up.
Yes.
It was great to see him show off indeed, and I think that Hayes was happy with that go-round win. I know that 88 points, that's not too shabby, and he's headed to the South Point. Anytime you can get in a limo and go to the South Point, Luke, it's a good time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I used to love making those trips over. We'd always do a family dinner when we'd get there and get to prepare to go up on that stage. And I know I told this story the other day. one of the first times we started at the South Point, Stetson was in a stroller. I don't know how old he was, but Cody, his dad, went up there and won a go-around buckle, and they're pushing a stroller up, and here this guy is.
Well, that dates you even more, Luke. Do you want to share how old you are, or you want to wait till after commercial?
44, and I don't have much gray in this beard, so got that going.
All right. Well, with that, we still have to pay off our Tractor Supply Stars of the Night, and we'll do that when we come back. You're watching the NFR Recap. Don't go anywhere.
And I'll have the miso glazed salmon, please. Thank you.
Excellent choice. And for you, sir?
Yeah, I'll have the 8-ounce filet. Medium. Oh, and the seafood tower for the table.
Good call.
Great call.
Cheers.
At Tractor Supply, we understand that out here, no 2 days are the same. Some days start early, others end a little late. Some days you're taking things a step at a time, others you're just stepping away from it all. Some days you're caring for your property, others your family. Either way, you're ready for whatever comes next. At Tractor Supply, we'll help you make the most of life out here, no matter how you live it. Tractor Supply, for life out here.
Well, welcome back to the NFR Recap presented by Brumbaugh's Furniture and Design. We've still got team roping to get to, and, well, it was a wicked fast time tonight. 3 and 4. This is your Tractor Supply Co. Stars of the Night, and world champs Caleb Driggers and Junior Negata. Jackie.
We talked in the pre-show about teams that needed to win, and you back them in a corner, and they're going to do just that. This is one of those teams. This was a huge run for Caleb Driggers and Junior Negata. 1/10 off the arena record. Just set it on fire right here. Driggers, they've been trying to find this role this week, and right here, Junior, that looked like our Junior we know, right? Set it down, lean back, just a great run, 3-4. But another team, Proctor and Medlin stepped up, and this is going to play a big role in that all-around race coming up.
Well, and that run right there for Junior and Caleb was huge. Not only they sent the team up, but it put him within $10,000, I think less than $10,000 behind Shad Mayfield in that all-around race. And I'll be honest with you,
$1,700.
Yeah, so $2,000 less. Anyway, I'm not going to get into numbers right now, but let's be realistic. When we talked about the all-around race, Junior was just kind of there. In a lot of people's minds, it wasn't Junior's. It was Coleman, it was Wacy Shala, the bull rider, and Shad's. But Junior, he's got one. He's looking to try to get another one. Good luck to you.
Well, and truthfully, Coleman's not that far behind either, really. So when you look at those numbers, we've got 48 hours left, rounds 9 and 10. Still anybody's race.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun next 2 days. And again, coming down to the last round, Stetson, you've been in this all-around. Actually, you probably had the all-around one before they even bucked the 10th bull. So I'm not going to ask you, but man, I'm excited about this because we're used to seeing a roughie get the all-around. Not this year, baby. It's going to a timey.
That'll be short-lived, okay? Enjoy it now. I'll be back.
Well, Stetson, I heard earlier tonight on the concourse when people were asking for your autographs and taking pictures, they said, why aren't you riding? You're like, well, I'm just commentating this year. So do you kind of like this TV thing?
I'd like it enough that I'll do it when I'm retired, but I love rodeo, and I love when you guys talk about me instead of me talking about everybody else.
Talking about your brothers?
Yeah.
We'll have to have Bear replace you talking about you next year.
Dude, he's done an outstanding job. He's making me feel comfortable up here, so good job, Bear. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
Who knows? Bear will probably be back tomorrow night. We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, let's check in with our friends over at Zouk Nightclub. They're getting ready for Rodeo Vegas Live. And Sierra, I bet you're ready to have a lot of fun. Take it away.
I am. Thank you so much, Katie. I am joined tonight by Mr. J.B. Mauney, and Mr. Zach Top is in the house in Zouk Nightclub. Hey, Zach. Have you had an interview inside a nightclub yet? Is this the first?
Yeah, I don't know that I have. It's probably a first. It's loud. It's usually they pick a quieter place for interviews that I do, but it's just fun. I like it.
It's pretty laid back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So usually everyone that sits on this couch, JB always, they go way back. They're best buddies. Do you guys know each other already?
This will be first time meeting, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I've been a fan for a long time, but yeah, glad to finally meet the man.
Well, guess what, JB? I knew Zach before, so first time ever. We've done it.
Oh, that's why she's fangirling over here the whole time before you got up here.
Just an old friend. What was that, like last week?
Amen. Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Perfect.
Yep, interviewed him for about 30 seconds, but hey, I'm going to take it.
We got to know each other good in that 30 seconds, though.
Exactly. It was a fun time. But during a breakaway roping,
That's right.
Did you actually end up watching that at all?
We watched, I got to watch the first, I don't know, probably third of it or something, and then we had to go get ready for the show. But yeah, it was fun. It was a great event, and obviously I'm good friends with all them Kimes people, so fan of what they're doing and putting on that event. And yeah, it was a great time over there.
Yeah. Do you ever watch the NFR in years past, or is this your first time?
Yeah, no, I've been a rodeo fan for a long time. Grew up going to them and stuff. My dad worked in the livestock industry, still does. Runs a sale barn out in Washington. You know, grew up around cows and horses and stuff, so was always a fan of the rodeo. And it's fun to get to be out here and be a little bit of a part of it these days. I enjoy that a lot.
What's your favorite event?
I'll probably go team roping just because that was what I thought I wanted to do when I was a little kid, and my parents realized very quickly that I was no good at it, and so they nudged me in the direction of just, instead of being a cowboy, maybe I could just sing about him, and that's close enough.
I'm kind of surprised. I mean, you're sitting next to the bull rider right there.
Well, I know. I'm a fan of all of it, but, you know, I got a soft spot for the ropers.
It seems like the singing's working out.
It's okay. It's a whole lot better than the rodeo would have, I guarantee you.
I saw something. Is it true that when you first learned to play the guitar, you learned backwards and then had to correct it when you were really little?
My parents got me a guitar when I was 3, and I left-handed in most everything. And so they didn't know it made a difference, and I sure didn't either at that point, and so I just played the thing upside down and backwards. And the first lesson I took, I was about 5, I think, and yeah, that was the first thing. Teacher flipped it over and said, let's try it this way, and so it took a little bit of an adjustment, but I guess when you're that young, it's easy to learn whatever way they teach you.
What about you, JB? Were you self-taught in the bull riding when you were really little?
No, there was a friend of my dad's. His kids rodeoed with me, and he rode bulls and kind of stepped in. My dad steer wrestled. He didn't know anything about bull riding, and stepped in, helped me calves and steers. But once I got older, everything was pretty much self-taught. You know, trial and error.
Jump on there and hang on tight, baby.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you. Are you riding with your dominant hand? I can't remember. I'm left-handed in most everything, but I feel like I've never rode a bull. Yeah. But if I did, I feel like I would want to hang on with my right hand and not my left hand.
Rule of thumb is you use your more dominant hand to balance with.
Okay, that is the balance hand.
Yep.
Oh, funny. Okay, well, there you go. Then I'm not backwards on that one.
I do everything in this world right-handed, but I rode bulls left-handed.
Yeah, funny. Okay, there you go.
Would you guys ever switch lives if you could, just for a week or two, just to see what it was like?
I promise you, they do not want that.
Well, I'd say I think it'd be cool if I did, and I'd be a fan of it, but I don't know that I'm that tough to take all that shit. So
I wonder who would be more nervous, you getting on a bull or you getting on stage?
Me getting on stage.
Because I would just be resigned to my fate that I'm about to die, and so it's just, you know, why be nervous about it? This is it.
And he might as well go ahead and die, because he would have absolutely no fans after I was finished butchering that.
How much beer would it take from each of you to actually be able to do that?
Oh.
How many beers?
How many beers?
Enough to where they wouldn't understand me.
There you go. And yeah, enough to where I wouldn't understand what I was about to do. I think that's, maybe 50 or so.
I don't blame you at all. I gotta ask.
Probably
Zach,
be a whole lot of Pendleton whiskey would help.
I was gonna say we have that if that'll help.
There you go.
We could give it a shot. I mean, aren't you playing at some point here? I'm sure.
Yeah, we're playing tomorrow over at the Brooklyn Bowl. I can't remember what casino that's in, but yeah, we'll be tomorrow night at the Huey party.
And he has bulls at his house, so
there you go. That's perfect. So you hop up there, and I'm gonna come out and hop on a practice bull one of these times.
You can come on anytime, get on bulls. I'm not singing.
Well, I'll come out there and you just serenade me while I get on your bull then.
we got turtle boxes, man. We'll just jam the music out while you're getting on.
Perfect.
You guys are pretty similar, though, because I've seen a video of you playing guitar, singing on stage with a cigarette in your mouth, and I know I've seen a video of you riding a bull with a cigarette in your mouth.
Oh, yeah. Usually.
That's got to be harder. Getting banged around like that, shit. I don't know how you keep it in your teeth.
Just bite it.
There you go.
Just try not to bite the button off.
Yeah, exactly. Bite the whole thing off. That's funny.
Do you do that often, Zach, or was that just kind of a one-time thing that got on camera?
No. Yeah, it was. I think that's the only time I've smoked a cigarette on stage. We played this show out in Ohio, and it was. I don't know, we were just having fun, and I was, had plenty to drink, and we were going on way past our set time and stuff, and I just like hell. I was in the middle of introducing the band, and I let them all kind of, show off for a minute when I say their names and stuff, and so I can't remember who it was, but they were showing off, and I just wandered over to the bass player, and he's always got them on him. I'm like, give me a cigarette. And, you can bet your ass my mom saw that, and I got a nice text about that the next morning, though. She wasn't the biggest fan of that.
Whoops.
If you need one, just let me know.
Perfect.
Well, your mom might be watching this, so maybe not.
She might, but I've already, ruined her expectations, so it ain't gonna hurt no more now.
Yeah, it's fine. Nowhere to go but up from here.
That's right.
It's fine. It's no big deal. Well, I gotta know, because both of you guys have some pretty serious star power. I know JB hates when I talk about it, but the fans, they're drawn. I'm sure they're drawn to you. What's been the strangest fan interaction so far in your career?
You go first. I got to think about that. You got a longer career to think through, though.
Well, I want to get in a fight this morning at an autograph signing I was doing. A guy walked up to me. He said, "So you going to crack back out of retirement?" I said, "I kind of can." And he said, "Oh, chicken, huh?" And then just turned around and walked off. It was a damn good thing he walked off, because I was pissed.
About to come over that table. I've never had someone be quite that aggressive with me. I'm trying to think of strange ones.
Have you ever had a fan ask you to sign something really weird, like their forehead or anything?
Oh, yeah, that shit all the time. One of the funniest ones, there's another story that involves my mom again. I played my hometown rodeo 2 summers ago, I guess, and anyway, we were hanging out in the beer garden before the show, and my family was there. Of course, I was saying hi to all my friends and family that come out to the show, and anyway, this girl comes up, and she's like, "Zach, will you sign my," what she said was, "Will you sign my boot?" That is not what I heard. And I said, "Come again." And she said, "Will you sign my," and I still didn't hear it right. And I was like, seriously? Like, I can't do that right here. My mom's standing right over my shoulder. I can't. I've done it before, but I ain't gonna do it right now. And she's like, "What did you think I said?" I said, "Sign my boot." And then turns out her boyfriend was standing right behind her too. So that was kind of an awkward situation for a second, but it turned out okay.
But did I hear that you have done that in the past?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone has.
Oh, JB?
Yeah.
Are we confessing some things here?
Guarantee you JB's done that.
Occasionally.
Well, that is the
That's a hard
perfect
thing
segue.
to turn down.
Oh my gosh. All right. This is good, because I want you guys to get nice and loose here, because I have a very fun game, Guilty or Not Guilty, and you guys are going to play it. We're going to learn a little bit about JB and Zach here. I had them write Guilty or Not Guilty on these boards, and JB, you got to show your gorgeous penmanship here to the fans.
Look at that G.
Not even, I mean...
Can you even see it? It's kind of reflective.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can kind of see it if I turn it sideways.
Oh, yeah. Are you guys ready? No, we
I'm
got to
ready.
be honest.
I'm
They're
concerned about this, but I'm ready, I
You've
guess.
already confessed. It's too late. It's too late. All right, let's see. Let's see what the first one is. Okay, guilty or not guilty? You guys have ever fallen asleep in your boots?
Yeah, definitely.
Not guilty.
No. There was always a rule that if you passed out with your boots on, you were fair game. So no matter what, I always had my boots off.
Can you expound on what fair game means?
Well, Sharpies, anything.
Yeah. Okay, Sharpies is good enough. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was really worried where that story was going to go. Okay, what's the next one? Let's see. Ooh, pretended to be sick to avoid an event.
I don't actually know. I think so, though.
You think so?
Oh, I know so. Get out of PR stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be about get out of doing some shitty interview like this. I'm just kidding you.
Okay,
I'm
but
just
see,
kidding. This is fun.
You're not sick, so we're taking that as a compliment.
That's right. That's right.
See, that was gonna be terrible. Okay, what's the next one? Jeez. Oh, used your fame to get out of a ticket. Speeding ticket? Come on. Oh, come on.
I haven't had the chance. I feel like that's a much. You could get out of a ticket. He's not gonna. Do you know who I am? He's gonna write me a bigger ticket.
Yeah, but I have never. I rode with my wife who drives like she's Dale Earnhardt's daughter, and get pulled, get out of every ticket, and I'm like, what in the hell? I've never got out of any ticket ever in my entire life.
I just think it's not a guy thing. We're not blessed with the ability to get out of tickets.
I've never gotten out of a ticket.
I've been through. I've been in 3 driving classes.
Yeah, I've been in 1 or 2.
All right, what's the next one? Ooh, guilty or not guilty? Been mistaken for a different celebrity. Who?
Yeah.
Who?
There was this guy. I don't see it at all. I have been told a handful of times that I resemble young Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh.
I don't get it at all. But one time I was sitting in the Nashville airport at Tootsie's having a cocktail at probably 6 in the morning or something, as you do at an airport. And this older fella, I don't know, and he wasn't all the way American. I don't know what he did. His English wasn't quite like mine. Not that mine's great, but anyway, it was a little broken. He was like, "You a movie star?" I was like, "No, you got the wrong guy." Anyway, he was convinced that I had played in the Titanic, and he pulled up like a picture from the Titanic on his phone, and was like, "This is you." And I was like, "Well, buddy, if that was me, when that was made, I don't think I still look like this without a lot of work done." But anyways, yeah, that was kind of a funny one.
I like how he shows you the picture like as if you'd forgotten. Like, no,
yeah, exactly.
remember?
No, you were in this.
Remember?
Oh, shit, that jogs my memory. That's right.
Oh, that movie, right. What about you? Were you guilty or not guilty on that?
I don't think so.
Nah, no one looks like J.B. Mooney.
Yeah, it's a pretty distinctive look.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Usually got to have a cigarette, though.
That's right.
Oh, my God. All right, what's next? We got more, don't we? Oh, made a promise you regret. I imagine this is like you drank too much the night before, you said yes to something. Yeah, guilty. That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah.
All right, spill.
There's probably a lot of things, but yeah, back to interviews and stuff like that. Somebody, usually my record label, they'll get me, when they want me to say yes to something, they'll start feeding me drinks. And once we get to a certain point in the night, they start asking me, "Hey, can we get you to come do this for us?" And sure, yeah, I don't care. Yeah, and then I regret that whenever that engagement comes around.
I gotta have a tattoo down my right side.
That's a pretty permanent regret right there.
That's a promise for sure.
Yeah, we were all at the bar and we decided, we all made a plan. We were going to get tattoos the next day, and of course I didn't remember that plan the next morning. And so they were blowing my phone up, and I woke up. They told me, I was like, all right, I'll be there in a minute. And that was the longest tattoo I ever had to get because I was bleeding so much because I drank so much alcohol.
Oh my God.
What is it?
It's a crooked horn bull skull. They didn't get to pick it. I picked it.
Okay,
but
at least there's that.
I just had to go get the tattoo.
Any tattoos? Any drunken tattoos?
No, ma'am. No tattoos. No
Not
drunken
yet.
tattoos. Not yet.
Not yet.
We'll see where the night leads.
And let's just clarify for everyone here that that's not what happened for this interview, right? They weren't feeding you drinks and you just said yeah. Right.
No.
Okay, we got that on the record.
I said yes, and I was of sound mind when I agreed to this, and I don't regret it.
Good. All right. What's the next one? Had to get that on there just in case. Oh, publicly thrown shade at another celeb. I like how you guys are looking to see. What is it? Guilty?
Yeah, I talk shit about everybody.
Hey, man. I think I've always done it pretty passively. I've never really fully called somebody out.
Yeah.
I do talk a lot of shit on a lot of people,
on who?
but I'm not going to say that. I like to. So far, I think I'm mostly friends with everybody, and I'll keep it that way as long as I can.
JB?
I talk shit about everybody. I give everybody a hard time.
Did you ever have a rival in the media? They thought it was a rival, but really you guys were friends, but you just kind of played into it for the publicity?
Oh, when Silvano and I were in the neck and neck in 2013 to win the world, the PBR, they tried to get us to turn, and I would never play along with it.
Right.
But I've always, like Kai, if he posts something, I always talk shit.
You're really not gonna give us one name.
No.
You can be best friends secretly.
Here's one. I had an interview where a guy was he was talking about like country music and how cool it was that like all these pop artists are coming in, doing country records and stuff. And I'm a pretty staunch purist when it comes to country music, so I'm not a huge fan of that. It's been done better and it's been done worse by different people, but he brought up something, and then somehow the conversation turned to, and man, people just saying you're bringing back country music, and I was like, yeah, me and Beyonce were bringing it right back. So I guess that was a pretty blatant call out.
Do you think that got back to Beyonce?
I doubt it. I doubt Beyonce has any clue who I am, and she's one I don't mind if she finds out.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
I'll live with that one.
Yeah, and have you listened to Beyonce? She kind of went country. You listened to?
She didn't. Here, I'm gonna
You're
go
throwing
talking shit
shade
again.
right now. You are throwing shade publicly right now. Put it on the record. Zach Top and Beyonce rivalry is official.
Oh, it's a feud.
Yeah.
Bloody feud. Just once she finds out about it, it'll really get bad.
Yeah. But hey, maybe you wouldn't collaborate on a song with her?
No.
Oh, now you're really getting into it. All
I
right.
don't collaborate on songs with anybody, really. Hardly. And she would be way down the list.
Who's number one on the list?
That I would collaborate with?
Yeah. Dream collaborator.
Well, I might have to go dead or alive, because the number one would probably be Merle Haggard or something. But if I had a live one, Leanne Womack.
Ooh. Okay.
Crazy good singer. I've loved everything she's ever put out, and it'd be a fun one.
I was not expecting that. Who's your dream collaborator, JB?
What does that mean? You guys get to ride tandem on a bull?
That's what I was getting ready to ask.
Just, spend the day with them. Do whatever you want to do.
I've already got them. Samantha and Jagger.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go. Well, Zach,
That's a family man right there.
I know. He sticks to it, and I appreciate it. Well, Zach, thank you so much for joining us here on the couch and playing the game. What a good sport.
Glad to do it. Thank you all for having me. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Sure thing.
All right, stick around. When we come back, we have more very exciting NFR athletes joining us here on the couch. Don't go anywhere.
Montar em Barretos para mim é sonho, como eu vi meu pai ganhar Barretos.
I'm very excited because I think it's the biggest crowd I've ever competed. They're gonna scream, and that's gonna be so fun.
That right there is why I'm here, to change that little one's life.
It's really cool rodeoing with Eli. I get to teach him things. You get 3 strikes in baseball. You get 1 shot when you nod your head at rodeo, and you got to make it count.
People love cowboys. It's just part of life.
I'm pretty lucky with the horses that I have. They truly are my freedom. They are my happiness. They allow me to do my passion.
The electricity during the rodeo from the fans that you can feel on the buck and shoot, there's not a rodeo like it.
It's just like a dream come true to be able to qualify for the American.
It's really opening doors for everyone here.
Welcome back to Rodeo Vegas Live. I'm your host, Sierra Spratt. Joining me on the couch, we have my co-host, JB Mauney, and a couple of guys that just stumbled in here. I don't really know where they came from.
Yeah, I don't know either. We're
From
drunk.
the bar, we had a couple pre-gamers here. That's what we do.
Couple pre-gamer Pendletons. We're feeling good. Thanks for having us here.
Of course, I am joined by Logan Hay and Ben Anderson, the dynamic duo. Do you guys call yourself the dynamic duo?
No, we don't really refer to ourselves as that.
We're together, but we're not together.
That's what we tell people. Like, they always think that we're like, we're together, not together. Like, nothing. It's not weird. It's not weird. It's not weird. It's just funny for some people.
Yeah. I mean, I have to mention, because we did see you on this show a couple nights ago, and then we didn't see you after that.
Well, to be real honest, my voice took a little hiatus on me.
Oh, okay.
A couple too many Pendletons one night leads to that, I guess.
And Ben, your excuse?
He's been here every night. If you look around, he's like been right there, over there, shirts there. He hasn't left.
Just been following
His
the beers.
wingman left him. That was me. I'll take full responsibility. It was me. Ben's been holding the place down.
Beers here, Armin's here, right? That's what they say, you know.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys definitely are best together. I mean, do you do interviews ever apart? I mean, it's not as good.
No, it's kind of weird sometimes. Yeah, we do them occasionally, and it just never works very good.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Actually, like, I can do them all right, but Ben's just lost. He's like a little lost puppy out there. It's true. I get here and I'd say, it's okay, buddy. Come on, buddy. You can talk.
say something.
You're good. You're good. Hi, guys.
We've seen how nervous he was a minute ago.
I know. And then I said, here, have a couple sips. Daddy will be up there with you.
My drink is shaking. I drink can spill over myself. It's a nice Pendleton, though. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it is good.
I might have
Everyone,
another couple sips myself.
Yeah, definitely. Take a drink. Well, for all the guests, I like to kind of do a deep dive on social media, just see what we can find. And there's a picture that I need a backstory to.
Okay.
I believe it happened this week, but I have no idea the story behind it.
I'm concerned.
What picture?
I'm concerned. Is it me or Ben?
It's both of you.
Oh, no.
We got our...
Oh, nice. That's the boys there.
Yeah.
They hit the pirate ships. Yeah, that's a beauty right there.
That was Lewis and Clark trying to find some new land right there.
We're trying to find new land on the red carpet there at the back number ceremony. No, honestly, we've planned that 15 seconds before we got on stage. We knew we were going to do something stupid because we're kind of stupid guys, but... It also has come to happen a few times that we have a few Pendletons.
Get our hats on
the
sideways.
Hats get sideways.
Weston Timmerman's been a part of it a few times. Yeah. The boys we get a sail.
It was actually in Pendleton. We were drinking Pendleton in Pendleton. That's what led to the pirate hats. Is there any story behind it? Nope. No. Is there any reasoning behind most things we do? Not really.
The lady that tells you to go, though, like when you go get your back number, was absolutely livid that we did that. Because I just ran right by her, and she was like, no! I'm like,
and I was like, Ben, if you leave me out there and I got a pirate hat by my side and I'm fucking pedaling and you leave me, I'm going to be so mad at you.
Just leave him hanging there.
That's why I looked for a second. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's coming. Oh, I got it.
It's okay. He's ready. I wouldn't leave you.
I knew Benny would.
I'd never leave you in the trenches.
No.
Was it taken well? Did people laugh? Did people get it?
Oh, I've had so many people call me about it. They're like, everyone takes it so seriously, waves their hand. They're like, that was funny.
Yeah. I see you guys a lot doing stuff like that.
Did you see our grand entry today? That was a pretty good one.
Was it? The lady she wasn't very happy about it.
She wasn't very happy about it. No.
I mean, she took things
She's serious, though. She was like, this is planned, organized scheduling here, and you can't be doing that.
It's like the red carpet. Let's have good pictures.
You guys are making the NFR joke, okay? It's not a joke.
I thought it was funny.
Yes, during the grand entry, you guys did make a statement for Canada Night.
We had to. We had to.
I'm pretty sure we have that as well.
Let's get it. I was the most excited for that grand entry I've ever been in my life.
Me too. I was a little bit spooked to ride with hockey gloves on. I thought I might go on a runaway, but
you thought I might lose your reins there?
I might lose my reins, yeah, but I can ride all right.
Did you just have your you have that in your trailer at all times?
It's in my gear bag. You never know when you might just need to hit the
skates, you know, for a bit of a pop.
The boys call you.
A bit of a shinny, if you will.
Absolutely. If behind an ODR, you might just need to hit the stick in the park.
Oh, what? I didn't get any of that.
Oh, that's because you're not Canadian there, honey.
It makes sense.
That makes sense. That checks.
What about it? Would you know? I get it.
Hit the ODR with the boys, have a few crispy ones. Yeah, off the wood.
Translation means go to the outdoor rink and have a couple drinks.
Okay.
Outdoor rink, yeah, you just need your gloves, your stick, and your skates, and we go play a bit of hockey with the boys. Shinny, it's just a pickup game.
Okay.
But no,
we actually don't put that in our bags. There's not very many ODRs where we rodeo, unfortunately.
We skated with the Silver Knights, so we brought it down to go hit the ice with them.
They're actually beauties. We brought them in here the other night, and they had a sick time.
Yeah.
I didn't even think that was funny, and she still laughed.
You like that?
I just can't. I feel like you guys need a podcast.
We do. We told that
saying that.
podcast TV show, and we probably could do a couple things.
Well, wait, what are you calling it?
See,
I never thought about it.
we haven't ever thought about it. Everyone just tells us that we should do it. And it'd be
Let's
like,
call it Beers Here, Harbin's Here.
That'd be
That's
good.
a good name.
Beers here, Ben's here, and Logan's here.
Yeah. That'd work.
Beersy Jackson and the Liquor Thief. Not a lot of people get what we're talking about.
No.
But you'd be surprised when they start hanging out with us, they start saying similar things.
Beersy Jackson, the Liquor Thief. That came out today.
I feel like you guys need subtitles. JB, are you getting any of this?
Bits and pieces.
JB's floored over here. He's like, I don't know what you guys are talking
Okay,
about.
not many people do, but you'll be surprised. JB's going to open the show tomorrow as, this is Beersby Jackson, the Liquor Thief.
I've been to Calgary enough. I'll pick up bits and pieces.
That's fair.
I went to Calgary for the first time. I'm not going to lie,
forgot
guys.
to put any liquor in my drink. Guys, I'm fine. I can have one, and I know it's the Eliminators tomorrow. It's Friday the 13th. I'm a little spooked, but I need a bit more whiskey in here.
Were you just Scottish there?
We take all sorts of accents.
Friday the 13th tomorrow. Let's talk about that. E-penners. Friday the 13th.
That's what we have to do.
That, JB.
That's scary.
Damn. So y'all's E-pins out tomorrow.
And it's Friday the 13th. And we saved all the, especially scary ones for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually pretty afraid, to be honest.
Who'd you guys draw?
We don't know yet. Is
Let
it
me
out?
check my phone.
We got time, I guess.
Oh, there it is. 6 minutes ago.
Here it is.
I guarantee you I have
got
Elvira.
Beersby Jackson and Liquor Thief. What do you got?
Cisco Kid, it's so scary.
No. What do I got? Beersby Jackson? Indian Bird? I thought we weren't bucking that again.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. Tough draw.
Guys, I need a lot of penalty.
Guys, I'm good to get drunk in Zouk tonight.
Holy man, that's scary. Anyways, we can stop talking about that.
That bad? Or are you guys
No,
playing
it's not
it,
that bad. No,
No.
this one's a bit scary.
I don't love Indian Bird.
I drew it actually in Ogden this year, and I thought about it for a week, and I was like, I swear that. I was like, this is going to really suck. And then I made the short round in Salt Lake, and I got to turn them out, and I was the happiest all year I was. Now I have to get on them in the 9th round on Friday the 13th.
Is Friday the 13th? Is that really JB? Come on, fact check. Is that a real thing with Rough Stock Riders, Friday the 13th?
What do you mean it's just Friday the 13th? That's a scary day.
Yeah.
That's a good day for you? You enjoy Friday the 13th? Right, Sarah likes Friday the 13th. It's one of her favorite dates of the year.
That would be a bit weird.
I just never related that to rodeo, that it's just...
Well, it's just a scary day, period.
Let me guess, it's probably a full moon tomorrow, too.
Again, I don't know what that means. That's bad. That's...
You don't know what a full moon is?
I know
Do
what
you
a
go
full
outside?
moon is.
You go outside?
Do you spend your life in Zouk?
Do you see that big white shining thing? Like when the sun goes down, the moon comes up? You'd be surprised. Sometimes it's like half, then other times it's a full moon.
You're kidding.
No.
Wow.
And that's when bad things happen. Especially on Friday the 13th.
Are you a geologist?
Meteorologist. Geologist? What does that have to do with the moon?
I'm actually not sure what a geologist is.
I like how JB just put his mic down. He was just...
It's like, I can't talk to you guys. like that.
Are you a geologist? See this? He tries to say smart things sometimes and it never works. Just keep those words deep down, bury them deep, don't ever bring them up.
That was a tough draw. Sorry about that.
That's okay, guys.
What is a geologist?
Rocks.
Are you?
Rocks.
You love rocks?
Am I a rock? Yeah, I love rocks.
This is the podcast that we have to look forward to, isn't it?
It's gonna be hard to follow, though. Like,
they'll get it, though. They'll get it. Our fans will like it.
We'll get a couple like main things we'll talk about, and then we'll just go off on tangents, and they're gonna be like, "Well, we started with this. How did we get here? We started with the Eliminator pen, and now we're talking about rocks."
You never know where it's gonna go.
Never know.
I mean, I feel like you guys are going to be really famous one day if this podcast takes off and just, I mean...
One day, man?
I mean, I want to get your autograph now. I actually have a couple of pictures that I would love your guys' autograph. I just grabbed your headshots offline just because I know that the podcast is going to take off. And
Okay. Is it a rugged one?
Yeah, they got us. They did us bad. I can tell. Oh my God! Why do I not have this on? Nice.
I like Logan's way better than mine.
Yours sucks. Mine's actually sick.
Yours is hilarious.
This is my grade 9 school picture.
Oh yeah, it's right up there for all to see.
It's sick. Oh, you can see it.
That's when Ben used to BMX and race dirt bikes.
Yeah, hey, there's a purple mohawk one that's way worse than that. You just look.
You didn't find the purple mohawk, eh? That's good.
No.
Man, you made Duck Lips famous. You made Duck Lips famous before Duck Lips ever were famous. That's nice. Hey, I'll sign that up for you.
Please
hang it up in your wall, okay?
That is Beersby Jackson.
That was Beersby Jackson, the liquor thief, right there. That was him before he was famous.
Became the liquor thief.
That guy, I don't know what he did. He touched children, I think.
Are there lenses in your glasses? I have to know.
I bopped him out there. It was beautiful. That was a good. My grandma actually knitted me this sweater when I was 7, and it still fit me when I was 14.
I love how I found this on your Instagram, and yet you didn't even buy the picture. You could see it right there. Do not call. You didn't even buy it. This is illegal.
So you're illegally putting this on the thing?
No, this was on your...
You bought it. You went and paid it, did you? Oh, okay. Seems to me like this might be illegal.
Doris is funny too.
Dawson's got a really sweet one. He's holding the school bucks. Yeah, it was a good day for us.
That is races and everything.
But get your fucking signature off that.
No, that's really famous.
Thank you so much.
Needs that for fucking room, all right?
Those are great pictures.
Thank you. Yeah, we were proud when we found those.
That was some strong digging right there. I appreciate
it really, you know what? It didn't take too long, so be careful.
I can't believe I still had that on there, actually.
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of that picture. That's
as you should be.
You might want to clean it up a little bit, though. I mean, it wasn't that hard to find those photos.
That was the liquor thing. Well, I don't even think that's on my Instagram.
Oh, that's where I got it.
My Instagram?
Tagged photos.
Oh, tag.
Yeah.
That's Kelly. It's Kelly Paulette. That's who did it to me.
She's who ruined your life.
She ruined my life.
What grades are you guys in? Did you say 9th?
Yep.
This is you in 9th grade.
That's me in grade 9. I mean, look at me now. I'm still like 5'2", 67 pounds. Like.
Oh, that's loads and like, that's this the other day.
That might have been my graduation pictures. I can't remember.
That was it.
That's what we do for graduation. We park a school bus behind us and we hit them with the bug. I graduated with 6 kids. Most of them had 3 eyes.
It's a sick time. It's a sick time, man.
If you had all your teeth in graduation, you were doing good.
Really?
Yeah.
And races. And then we hit the bus for a party after. It's a good time.
Why do I still have this in my hand?
Well, I want to thank you both so much for joining us on the couch and being good sports about it. We didn't know how you'd
I
take
thought we were
it.
going to talk about things. We just kind of went on a random.
You kind of went off the tracks pretty early, and I never really got it back on the tracks. Now we're out of time.
Look, you took all the time up again.
Shit. Well, I can't come back because there's just not enough time left in the NFR.
No. 2 days left. Boys got to put it together. Big finish for the boys. Indian Burn better pop.
Cisco kid. Oh my God, I'm scared.
Yeah, it's tough drawing. Tough drawing out here on the frickin' pavement, buddy.
And happy Friday the 13th, by the way, tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'll be looking at the full moon and thinking of you guys. So.
Yeah. Say a prayer for
Thank you.
Yeah,
would you?
No problem.
If I get TKO'd on Friday the 13th, I'm going to be pissed. All right?
Don't talk that into existence, man. That's exactly what you don't do.
Yeah, fair enough. Don't manifest that. No.
Well, thank you both so much. We're going to throw it down to Alicia now. We've got a fan in the crowd. This place is filling up already. Alicia, take it away.
It is pretty full in here, Sierra, but for our
Boot Barn Style Spotlight tonight. We're going to feature a Canadian couple because it's very fitting for the evening. This is Kayla and Aiden from Canada. And what I want you guys to do is, Kayla, I want you to tell us all about what your husband is wearing tonight.
Well, he is a Charolais farmer, and it shows. I'm not entirely sure what's going on tonight, but it does somehow just work.
Very positive about you tonight, Aiden. Now I want you to switch spots, okay? And Aiden, I want you to tell us all about what Kayla's wearing.
Well, Kayla's outfits are always complex, is what I'd say, and she always comes home and has these crazy things that says, "Do you think this looks good?" And I have no idea, but whenever we go out, people always say that they love it, so I guess she's always doing a great job.
Now, how would you describe her fashion in 3 words?
Oh, in 3 words. First one I'd say, I guess, is probably forward. She's always got these, I don't know, new things that I never see anybody else having. Okay. Next one I'm going to say is a lot. And by that, I mean I live with it, and there's a lot of it. And the third one I'll go with is easy cop-out, and I'll just say it's beautiful. She always looks good, and I'm lucky to have her by my side, making me look better.
That was sweet. You're not going to completely be in the doghouse tonight. Okay, Kayla, come here. I want to know what your biggest fashion ick is when looking at men's fashion.
Always jeans that are too short.
That's a killer.
Yeah, you got to stack them, or it's weird. I don't know.
That's a good fashion ick. I feel like that's for everybody. Well, thanks, guys, for playing along. We're going to get you both gift cards to Boot Barn. We're going to hit it back to the stage to see what Sierra's up to.
Well, Alicia, I think I found your style spotlight. He wasn't in the crowd, but he's right here on the couch now. I am joined again by my co-hosts, JB Mauney and Tucker Allen and Justin Schaefer. Tucker, what is going on with your jacket?
Well, I seen this guy had a really nice coat, and I thought I'd just ask him, hey, do you care if I wear that on stage? It is so sweaty. This dude was overheating or something, but I'll give it back to him after.
Looks nice.
Thank you. Bear, maybe? No.
It doesn't look like bear.
That should be back in the ceremony next year. Raccoon. It might be raccoon, yeah, probably. 200 of them.
I thought maybe you lost a bet or something. I figured there was a story behind it, but no, you just saw it and thought, yes.
No, the dude's like literally right there with the little ZZ Top looking hat.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah,
Right
super
there.
good dude.
He looks just like ZZ Top.
Yeah. I think he's actually a guitarist, but
It's fine. I mean, Cooper James is not who did it at the back number ceremony, wore the fur coat, so.
yeah, but he can actually rock a fur coat. I
Okay,
can't. But
okay. You can.
pretty good. Well, he's a bull rider. He's way tougher than us.
Well, a couple of NFR rookie steer wrestlers, you guys. How has it been so far in Vegas? I mean, anything surprising that you weren't expecting coming out of your first NFR?
I cannot get going fast enough. I mean, I did one night, but other than that, like, holy crap.
This starts super fast. Yeah. And we're one of the few guys hazing for each other, and we kind of know each other's nods, but like, it's easy for when I haze for him because he'll hit the corner and he'll kind of wiggle, and then he's gonna nod. But some guys don't have cues and they just sit there still, then they nod, and you gotta go like when their eyes go big. So it's that part's crazy.
Stone face here.
I feel like
Give me
I
a
kind
signal,
of
something.
don't I? Didn't you say I do some of my cheeks?
Your cheeks get higher. I had to figure that out here.
Your cheeks get what?
They raise, like they move up before you.
Right before you nod, your cheeks raise, and you can see that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Getting zoned in.
Yeah.
It's the only time I've ever stared at him that long. Is when he's fixing a knot. I've never looked at him besides that. But you gotta like look into their soul to know when they're gonna nod. But
Do you guys haze for each other all year long?
yeah, all year.
And you travel together? So you should know each other pretty well then.
Yeah, I mean, and we practice. I don't know how many steers we're doing a day, but yeah, we're pretty used to it, I guess.
I have a really fun game that's tied to that. Do you want to play it?
Sure.
Are you sure? Justin's already.
By your facial expressions, I don't.
Do you know what the game is, JB?
I know.
You're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. I'm gonna love it no matter what. You have to be really connected to each other, okay? It's the Jinx game.
The Jinx game?
Yes. So I'm gonna give you a category. You guys, you have to also put your hand up and have your hands touch, because that's just what connects you guys. On the count of 3, you're gonna try to guess the same word.
Wait, what?
You ready? I'm gonna give you a category.
Can we touch the back of our hands?
No. Like you're high-fiving, but you hold it. Yeah, I know.
That's gonna look real good with that fur coat on.
Yeah. Can I get this back?
Okay. Fine. You don't have to touch hands if you don't want to, but surely you can. Back of the hand? My gosh. Okay, back of the hands. I'm gonna give you a category, and I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1. You're gonna say the same word, hopefully, at the same time. All right? Really think about it.
Okay.
I'll start off easy. NFR event. No.
What? That's what I was thinking, but she says 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, you say go.
Follow directions.
Well, that one's ruined. Okay. I'm going to give you the category, and then I'm going to say 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
And then you're going to say it, okay? Okay. The category is alcohol. 3, 2, 1.
Whiskey, Coors Light.
Let's turn it up.
You're so off. Okay, do it again. This is why you have to go the front of the hand, Justin. That's just
Let's
why.
go front of the hand.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, category is fruit. You ready?
Oh, God, okay.
3, 2, 1.
Great. Strawberries.
Tucker, why is it taking you so much longer?
I'm so confused by this. Okay, next.
Do one without the hands. I bet we get it.
Okay. Let's do, I'm trying to think of something really easy. Let's do musical instrument. Okay? 3, 2, 1.
Guitar.
Yay!
We got that.
The physical touch isn't a great thing.
Yeah, I don't think we need to do that.
That's what was throwing you guys off.
It was throwing me off, okay.
You're wearing a fur coat right now.
And you said fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a good category?
No.
Do you guys not eat fruit?
I love fruit. Tucker doesn't eat much fruit.
I like strawberries. That's it.
With sugar.
I love sugar. I have a terrible diet.
He does.
Clearly.
Like, it is so bad.
Yeah. On the road, I'm sure it's even worse, too.
It's about the same.
No, I don't change.
My wife can cook dinner, and he's going to make sure he goes to Sonic first.
My gosh, Tucker.
Yeah.
It's because he's a little man.
What's that?
So he has to get all the calories in.
Sounds like me.
Yeah.
So Samantha will cook for her and Jagger, and then I'll go somewhere and get something and come
Get
home.
a Dr. Pepper.
Oh, man, I drink Cokes all day long.
Yeah. I'll probably have 2 or 3 Dr. Peppers a day.
Yeah, I'd say I'd have 5, 6 Cokes, pack of cigarettes a day, you know.
Yeah.
I don't eat a whole lot, but
that keeps you going. I mean, that fuels the system.
That's it.
Okay, so since you guys travel together all year long, I mean, you're so in sync, clearly, but I want to know, Justin, what's something that he does on the road that really gets on your nerves, and then what's something Justin does that gets on your nerves, Tucker?
I got a good one about it.
Mine, I don't even know if he knows, so I'm gonna throw him in a loop here. And he knows. He knows. You can sweep the trailer, put all out of the roads. Tucker's gonna get in a hurry and walk right through the trailer with his boots on every time. Maybe even step on the couch to get to his bunk with his boots on.
That is very true. Yeah, I can't even lie about that.
Okay, I mean, we love a good rodeo road story. All right, so now go ahead.
So he has the worst farts out of any human I've ever met. I mean, I'm God's honest truth, and you know this is
the only time he's ever been mad at me. Well,
that's the only time I've ever been mad at you. Right?
As long as I'm not slipping over. The only time he's ever been mad at me, he was sleeping in the truck, and I farted, and he woke up, said some choice words, and said, "Roll your window down." And I could see it in his eyes, like he's ready to fight right now.
I don't know if you guys have ever been woken up by smell. It's not like getting woken up to like a nudge. It's not good.
It's a slap in the face.
Yeah. And like I've seen him eat healthy. And I don't know what he has going, but it is. Ask his daughters. They're like, "Oh no, Dad tooted," and they like leave the. I'm serious. They leave the room. Katie knows. She's sitting there. She hates when her husband farts. But solid dude. Besides that, that's his one flaw.
Like it's just a good clean out system. I just have a good
Oh my gosh, we have to move on.
You've been
This is
cleaning out for
live
5 years
television.
now.
Bad gas.
I'm telling you, it's not good.
I I have no words. I'm not going to expand on that at all because I think that was great. Tucker, you've done interviews before, right? I mean, you know what topics you kind of avoid usually, or?
I feel like it's a good. I mean, it's a rodeo topic. I mean, we're going down the road. You know, you're going to smell someone's feet, and someone's going to toot at some point.
Let's keep the ball rolling because I know your guys' big mentor is Luke Branquino. So what's something that he does that really gets on your nerves?
You first.
On TV, he'll flat out say how bad I've bulldogged. He's very picky about. He's like, oh yeah, he got off his horse early. I'm watching the replay. I'm like, I really didn't feel like I did it, but he's not wrong. But honestly, nothing he does bugs me that bad. But his youngest boy, Bear, he'll walk by and kick you right in the shin. So that might be the one thing is his youngest son, Bear. We're still cool, but you gotta watch him.
I bet he's good to have as a mentor. Luke, maybe, not Bear.
Yeah,
but
Bear, no. But Luke is, he's a really good dude.
Yeah. Justin, do you want to chime in with anything? You want to just?
No, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't have a pet peeve of Luke.
You don't do anything really.
I do.
Oh.
He owes me $600.
From what?
For buying all those latches.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He still hasn't paid you?
Nope.
You're probably not getting paid.
He's been avoiding me.
I don't think he's gonna pay you.
Yeah, we can't. We invited him over here, but I mean, we couldn't get him over here.
He was
so
busy.
Yeah.
You know, as much crap as I talk about Luke, it's surprising I don't have a pet peeve. But he does.
Yeah, it was kind of hard for me to think of one.
Yeah. Good job, Luke.
You guys had your pet peeves just ready to go.
Well, yeah.
Well, I helped with making his life hell. So he wanted me to put Bear on one of them steers that day and wreck him out. And it didn't wreck him out. And he's like, boy, he was jacked up. And he's like, you were supposed to kill him off. And I was like, well, sorry, good luck for you.
He did it really good, too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And loves it.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to Bear, he's wanting to ride a bull.
Steer ride.
Yeah. It's awesome. Bull riders are awesome.
All my fault.
I would rode bulls. It's got too
That
big.
makes me so happy that you're doing that.
Oh, man.
Please keep helping Bear.
Oh, when I turned around, when he rode him across that arena and he hit the ground and he just popped right up, I look at Luke and he's like, man, he was mad.
Yeah. It's good for Luke.
It is. It really is. Well, we only have time for a couple more questions, but we also have one more game. Are you guys feeling? It's not anything to be connected to, but it is Never Have I Ever.
Yeah.
You done?
Let's do
JB, you have to play too. Speed round though, okay? Don't think about it. Never have I ever flirted with someone to get a free drink.
No.
You didn't answer. You shook your
You
head.
have to say it.
Yeah.
I don't think I have. It's not very fast. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Never have I ever sent a risky text to the wrong person.
Never.
No.
No. That was slow. I said never. I answered fast.
Sorry, I had to think about it.
Never have I ever been ghosted.
Ooh.
Do you know what that means, JB?
No.
No, I don't.
No.
You've never... Guys.
I don't think about what? Definition?
No one knows what ghosted means, Tucker.
I mean, I think so.
It means like, this guy's been married for so long.
I'm old.
Now I think they had cell phones when you...
I remember I remember the phone on the wall. You were cool if you had the long cord.
Oh my God.
I guess Samantha did kind of ghost me. We dated one time and then she skipped on me. Yeah. But then she came back.
Yeah. So that doesn't count.
She couldn't
No, it
just
doesn't count. Okay, have you ever ghosted?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. All right, last one. Told someone they had a good run when they obviously didn't.
Yep.
Yes.
That's
This
all
week?
the time.
That happens a lot.
This week?
No comment.
Was it to me?
No.
Yeah,
I always liked it when I got bucked off and everybody would say, hey, good ride. I'm like, what the hell are you watching?
I tell them, no, maybe not. Because I say good hustle. That doesn't always mean good run. Like, way to be a cowboy, way to hustle. Yeah, I don't think I have.
I've gotten that this week.
Yeah, good hustle.
Good hustle. Okay, you mean I suck. Cool.
Yeah.
Bulldoggers, you guys are the nice guys, so we appreciate it. Well, thank you both so much for stopping by and for showing us all what true fashion is.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, of course. Everybody, we got to let the band get going, but stick around. Every single night we are here at Zouk Nightclub for more Rodeo Vegas Live with fun friends like these. We'll see you tomorrow.